I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I coach people and organizations to be much more effective. And that can be in a job search, that can be in a career, that can be with staffing, with leadership, a whole host of different things based upon my work in executive search. Now, the question for today is, why don't recruiters give feedback after rejecting someone for a job? So we don't know if this is a corporate recruiter or a third-party recruiter, but I think the answers are pretty similar throughout. The reason most of the time, well, there's a couple of reasons, but reason number one is they forget. And I know that's not one that you want to hear, but believe it or not, people are human beings, even if they're recruiters, and they forget to do it. But let's assume that it's intentional. And the intentional reason is they don't want to get into an argument. And we live in litigious societies, and people and organizations get sued. So the notion of too light often shows up. What do you mean I'm too light? I answered all their questions, but you did it badly, or you did it in an immature or amateurish kind of way. And suddenly there's an argument that takes place, and how does it help the corporation? How does it help the third-party recruiter? All that's happening is there's an argument where you're blaming the individual on the phone for the fact that their client or the hiring manager didn't see the value in hiring you. They didn't see that you were a solution to the problem. Now, some of that could have been your performance. Some of it could be completely arbitrary. Some of it could have been inferred by the answer to the first part of the question that you gave that wasn't good enough for them to go to the second part. So again, understand from their standpoint, and I get that you want to know what to do better so you can perform better on your next interview, but that doesn't help them. There's nothing in that for them. All they get is the argument. No one ever says, you're right. Never happened. I did search for more than 40 years. No one ever said to me, they were absolutely right about that. I really don't know that. And it also begs the question of why you would have been interviewed if you didn't know the significant thing for the job, but that goes for another topic. I'll just simply say there's nothing in a corporation's interest to tell you, and from a third-party recruiter standpoint, they want to try placing you in another job. They don't want to argue. They don't want to defend their client. They're just the messenger for bad news. And as such, even if, they got to a point pretty early on, I would just message people to let them know they were rejected. And sometimes I must, in all candor, say I didn't even do that because I got into arguments. But eventually I got to the point where I would just email a generic message that indicated, that my client had turned them down. I'm going to keep looking at other things. So hope you found this helpful. It may not be what you're looking for, but it is the truth. I'm Jeff Altman. If you're interested in my coaching you throughout your job search so you perform at a high level, reach out to me first through LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected, message me that you're interested in coaching. I'd love to help you. Two more things. First of all, if you'd like to find out more, get more information about job hunting before contacting me, you can visit the blog at thebiggamehunter.us and go exploring. There are thousands of posts with articles, videos, podcasts I've done that are designed to help you. And if you want to focus on interview performance and curated information rather than the thousands of posts, I have a more tightly woven website at jobsearchcoachinghq.com that has information beyond interviewing and answering tough interview questions, but it's really focused on interviewing. Hope you have a great day. Take care.